We are live. Okay. Hi there, viewers. I guess there are no viewers now, but hi there anyway. Welcome to the stream. I'm back again for the part 2 of the IP speedrun, where I am finishing the entire grade 12 IP syllabus in just 2 days. And today's day 2nd. Unfortunately, I don't have any electricity now. Yeah, I don't have any electricity, and the internet may be cut off. I don't know. There are a lot of shit going on, and I don't have my streaming laptop open. I can show you guys. This is my streaming laptop. It's not open because it takes too much power, right? Yeah, it takes too much power, and I don't have that right now. I'm running all of this on my trusty ThinkPad, you know. So yeah, things may be a bit off and not very good looking, but I hope you understand, you know, what's going on, and I hope you respect my efforts, because I really have put a lot of time and effort in making this happen. So I don't want to abandon it just for some power outage or, you know, anything. I will finish this. I have started this and I will finish this. So that's the main thing right now. And I will not be able to show the whatchamacallit. Just a second. I need to adjust my camera, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, I will not be able to show my chat right here on the screen because, well, my OBS doesn't seem to work really well this time. So yeah. And also, shit, you guys want to see the rain? Hey yo, shit, you guys want to see the rain? I hope you can. Oh fuck, it's too bright. Oh, I don't want to adjust. I don't know whatchamacallit. I don't want to hamper with my camera settings right now. I just want to get things started. All right, let's do it. Let's do things. Let's make things. Let's make better things. Okay. All right. So how about that? Is everything going all right? Let me check the stream. I think I need to increase the volume. Yeah, that's much better. I have a really bad throat today. Because, well, I got a cold. I got a cold, and it's the weather's fucking weird. It was like really, really, you know, hot the day before yesterday. It was like, you know, scorching heat, and now it's fucking storm. You know, it's like a rainstorm, and that's why there's no electricity. So you know, I'm doing this right now. Sup, dog? Nah, we can hear you. All right. Does this volume seem too much? I can reduce that. All right. I guess I'll sweat a lot because no electricity. Yay! You know, and no fans, no AC. Okay, so you know, like live the nomadic life or the primitive life. But it's gonna be fucking nice. All right. I'm gonna switch to this screen and show you my OBS config. Just kidding. Is everything all right? Can you guys see stuff or not? Just checking, just flexing my stuff. You know, the usual thing. All right. Let me open code. Okay, so I can hear myself for some reason because yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the thing right here. Execution, the day 2. Oh yeah, this one. So we are in the day 2 of our IP stream and IP speedrun, and it's gonna be fucking fire. Let me check if my system is getting more load than it's supposed to. Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Well, what the fuck do I do? Okay, I'm gonna close a few apps because, well, I need to have this open just because I'm doing stuff on Jupyter notebooks and all. And let me know if you can. Okay, encoding overloaded. Let me fix this right now. All right. Okay, this should be working this time. It should be working. Let's go back to the stream thing here. Well, we gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, all right, let's move on with the whole stream. Cool. I guess I can close my polybars and stuff. Do any of you guys have any, like experience in making like streams work better or something? Because I don't know, man. I'm gonna beat up right now and check which programs are taking too much shit. P grip X polybar. The fuck? Why? Why the fuck? Huh? Oh. Alright. Alright. Sure. Okay. Please let me know in the chat if you guys can see this in 60 FPS, if everything seems smooth or not, because that's gonna matter a lot in the quality of the stream. Even though I'm streaming on a fucking laptop which don't have a GPU, I don't want to give you guys a shitty experience, right? Yeah, because I'm a good boy. good Yeah, so yeah, let me know, people. Let me know. All right, Firefox. I gotta kill my Firefox stuff. Yeah, shit, a lot of stuff open. I gotta close these shit. All right, leisure. I gotta close these shit. Nah, we gotta keep this open because this is going to matter a lot. I use this website named My Noise, and it is like I don't know, a noise generator, and it makes noises. There are a lot of noises. I don't want to go on to the whole ramble. Let's just begin. Okay, today we're gonna do two things. All right, so two things. We're gonna do SQL and we're gonna do networking. All right, so but first we're gonna start with a review session of what we learned yesterday, because that matters when you're learning something, to really integrate and really consolidate the information. So we're gonna begin with a review, and it should not take too much. I'm just gonna pick up a timer and set 15 minutes. All right, shit. Okay, 15 minutes. Here we go. 15 minutes. And boom, let's start. And then we're gonna do the whole thing. All right. So what do we have here? We started with Pandas yesterday, and it was very, very interesting because well, yeah, it took more time than usual. So we understood that series and data frames, it's mostly about those two things, how you make series and data frames and manipulate stuff between them. So series is like 1D data structure. It's mostly like a list or an array, something like that, where you put stuff and that's it. All right. It can be formed using list, dictionaries, ND arrays, whatever. ND arrays is like n-dimensional array. It's like a list, but you can make multiple lists within an array. So something like that. So data frames. Data frames are 2D spreadsheets like your MS Excel. You know MS Excel. You have figured it all out in class 3. It's like MS Excel. You got rows and you got columns. Similarly, you got those two things in data frames in Pandas. They can also be formed from series, dictionaries, whatever, and they can be converted to and from CSVs or Excel files or SQL tables and so on. And you can do diverse manipulation with them, which makes it very, very good when you're working with large data sets, AI research, whatever, And the array is the basic unit of this whole thing. Array or list or dictionary, You can make series and data frames using arrays or lists. And, that's the whole thing. And one thing I fumbled with is labels. What are labels? Well, row labels are the indexes. I mean, could I possibly show this? I should probably hide the OBS thing here. And yeah, so you see this thing here. This is the data frame right now, and you see all in the side. In the side, you see person 1, person 2, person 3. These are indexes for each row, right? So these person 1, person 2, person 3, these are row labels. All right, you can customize it, set it yourself, just like you would do on a dictionary. Like for example, you got a dictionary, right? Where is it? Where's my, yeah, I made a dictionary yesterday. So you got this dictionary, and you know that the keys in the dictionary are the indexes for that dictionary, right? So you can set that thing for the, the data frame or the series. And you got these name, marks, res, this thing, right? These are column labels, all right, for the column. Like what columns represents what thing, it's about that. And that's all for this thing. You can also use something called lambda, which is I don't want to make you understand, because I don't understand it very well myself. So it's better to not teach you the wrong thing, right? Lambda is, in a nutshell, it is used for making for loops, conditionals, and functional stuff easier. Okay, like input and output and stuff. I don't want to get into that. Don't pay much attention, but you will have to learn it. Like for example, if you want to locate some stuff, you will have to use lambda and stuff to locate something in a data frame or something like that. But the most important function, PD series and PD data frame. Where is it? Yeah, PD data frame. There's also PD data frame. The fuck? I probably did not write it. I should probably write it now. Sorry, did I make something? Yeah, I accidentally edited the whole thing. All right. Okay, you got PD data frame, which you use to create data frames. Duh. Yeah, absolutely. And what else? Yeah, you can use the lock function, this lock thing, to find something. Heads, tails. Heads means the top couple of rows, and tails means the middle, the lower from the bottom, right? Oh yeah, I wrote the PD data frame thing. Shit, I don't need it then. All right, okay, all right, sure. And you got group by and couple of things. Well, I don't want to. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time if I go through every single function. You can use like this thing, like how you do a dictionary to find a column, a whole column. Suppose you have this data frame df, and then you input some column name, and if you just write this, it will just return the whole column. But if you assign it to a variable, then the whole column will be filled with that particular character, particular value. All right. So for example, this in this code, it adds a column named some column with all of its values as bruh. All right. So deletion works just like a dictionary. So you would just go, like delete this thing. Suppose you got your data frame like this, and suppose you have the column named lol, so you can delete it like that. All right. So you got your renaming stuff. You can convert it to lists or again numpy arrays, and you can read CSVs like using this thing. You got your PD for pandas, and you can put in this function and go to path to CSV to get the whole thing. Where's my fucking headphones? Yeah. Well, I'm getting a lot of noise right now because yeah, if you're getting noises, please let me know in the chat. Like, yeah. All right. Is everything seems clear? Is everything all right? Just let me know. Just let me know in the chat because, yeah, So let's move on. All the CSV shit. What you can do? Like, what can you do with pandas and the whole charades? You can do some counting shit, like, how many people do we have in a spreadsheet? How much money did I make in a year, and blah blah blah. You can do all of that. You can filter your stuff. Like, for example, I made this what you call it? This thing. Okay, I made this. What's that? Is there anything? No, everything seems fine. I made this dictionary where I printed some songs that I like and the artist and the whole stuff, and I wanted to find the row, the thing. Okay, it should be here. The thing where the artist is Gojira. All right. So I used this code to find the name of the song and the whole thing where the artist is Gojira. So you can do stuff like that to filter between things and find the thing you want. All right. So that are the things. And labels are not values. As I said, labels are the indexes, column or row. And Jupyter is really good for processing all of this, because, well, you get these kind of beautiful looking tables, and databases, and that's why it makes it really beautiful to look and do. yeah all right. Anyway, array is not equal to list. Arrays are more mathematically accurate. Lists are not. I have explained this yesterday. I won't get in that again. Let's move on to data visualization. It was pretty fun, to be honest, using Matplotlib. So you got a couple of graphs. Line graph, lines. Bar graphs, bars. Histograms, you don't know. Histograms are, they only have a frequency and a class in the bottom. All right. Y values are comprised of the frequency, and the X values, X axis, is comprised of the class of that particular thing, whatever. So you got this figure, anatomy of the figure for Matplotlib stuff. You got the figure and the whole thing. This is the X axis. This is this right here, and this above is the Y axis. All right, cool, very nice. So core ideas, you got only a few commands, only a few functions. You got your AX, or you can just like PLT, plot, and you add your X and Y values. Say, for example, you want to print, this one. Let's take the example, this one. This list is the values for the X. All right, X axis. So you got your 1 and 2 and 3 right here. And you write appropriate corresponding values to those 4, 5, 9. All right. That means for 1, you will get 4. For 2, you will get 5. For 3, you will get 9. And you can see that in the graph. All right, in the plot. So use this one. You can also write PLT plot if you want to make things much more precise and remove the line above. I wrote it because I wanted to make things complex. I like that. This works as well. And this OB thing is for the color and the customizing things. With O you get this little red, little whatchamacallit, circle thing, and with B you get the blue color right here. You can add labels using these functions and title using this, and at last you use plt.show to make the whole plot. All right, that's about it for Matplotlib. And we got the whole societal bullshit, digital footprints, digital society, data protection, licensing, blah 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 blah. You can just read these notes. I'm not gonna explain weird stuff, but okay, we got 4 minutes left. That's great. That's great. That's great. So yeah, I think that's done for the revision. What else do we have? Nothing. We're gonna plan today. All right, we're gonna see what we're going to do today in this stream. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do SQL plus networking, and we divide it into 2 core parts comprising of SQL and networking. Recap, clear any blah blah blah, shift through societal bullshit, and cheat sheet. Well, I don't think I'll be doing this because, well, it's gonna take a lot of time. I don't want to do that. Well, I thought I will use Anki. No, you know Anki? You don't know Anki. Okay, let me open Anki. All right. Okay, Anki is this. All right, Anki is a software All right, Anki is a software where you learn things. Does it make sense? Well, there's a thing called forgetting curve. All right, forgetting curve. Yes. No. Where is it? Forgetting curve. Yes. So what happens is that with time, your retention gets lowered down. That means you tend to forget over with time. But with things like Anki and space repetition software, you can mitigate that like this. All right, like this. You see this thing right here? With time, at certain point, if you review the material again, then it's going to reduce the forgetting curve, and eventually you'll be memorizing, you'll be remembering the thing for much longer. So that's what Anki and stuff like this, where is it? Yeah, this do. This is Anki. This is a software named Anki, ANKI. So I thought that I'll put the whole, the notes here. Where is it? All of these, stuff like this into Anki. But I don't think I'll do that because it's going to take a lot of time. But I will do it after the stream ends and when I have time to really consolidate the thing. But right now, my main motive is to learn all of the things that are in the syllabus. All right. I'm surely making notes, which is much better than not making notes. Right. And yeah, I can just use these. Right. These are good for me. All right. I can pretty much understand what's going on with these notes. So I can just put them into Anki later. It's going to be pretty easy, but it's going to take some time. And that's why I'm not going to do it now. So I'm going to close this right now. Let's move on to the IP speedrun. All right. Shit. Why does it not open? Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah. All right. So we got a recap. I can safely cancel this. All right. I will cancel this. And then we got networking. Yeah, we're going to study networking for like right now. And then we're going to go on, take some breaks and do some review. Then we're going to do SQL in the later half of the stream when things feel a bit less tense, I guess. Yeah, to be honest, I really want to do SQL right now, but I feel it's gonna take some time anyway. And it might be possible that the electricity might come back sometime in the future. But I'm really sweating right now. I should probably get a towel or something. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Shit. Also, we got the whole thing right here. I mean, 15 minutes finished. That's great. And we got 3 viewers right now. Great. I hope everything's all right. Just give me a heads up. Can you guys hear me? See me? Listen to me talk, yap, or anything. Just let me know, right? And I should probably open this window. Yeah, embrace the nature. Embrace the nature, right? And oh shit. Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that? No? Yeah, sure. Great. Very nice. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of noise going on around me, and I must use my headphones. Yeah, that's much better. All right. Shit. I will have my friend, my tripod here, just to give me some company. All right. And let's get started. Cool. We're gonna start with networking, right? But do I really want to start with networking? Let's have some coffee and think about it. Do I really want to start with networking? But before that, I think it would help to really see what we have in our syllabus, right? Here. Okay, so we got introduction to networks, types of networks, network devices. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, sure. So, the first thing that comes to my mind is this whole thing. Oh man, I'm scared. I don't want to keep my coffee, thing here because I fear it will be spilled, Anyway, introduction to the internet, URL www. I don't really need to read it, and so do you. Yeah, because this is fucking easy. Who doesn't know what internet is, or the www, or the URL, or web, email, blah, bruh, The important thing might be this thing, network topologies, this one, and probably the web, not the web, website, the last thing. I mean, I already have a really good understanding of what websites and hosting means because I host my own website. Yes, where? See this, guys. This is my website. Cool. I host it myself. You can check this out in this URL. I'm gonna post this because I love promoting myself, and that helps you get some viewers and stuff. Anyway, yeah, moving on. We got that, and we don't need to really study that, but it might be a good revision. So sure, network devices might be a important thing to study. Yeah, for me at least. Web browsers, introduction, commonly used browsers. Well, browser settings, add-ons. Yeah, it's a very good yapping point for me. I'm sort of a web browser, experimenting nerd, kind of. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, let's do this. How much time have we allocated to this? 2 hours. All right, let's start it. I'm gonna edit the oh shit. Wait. I am gonna start a timer. All right. Go for Pomodoro and all right, cool. And add start. Study. Okay. And now, yeah, what was the plan? Yes, I'm gonna edit the OBS countdown thing. All right. Not this one, but this one. All right. So we're gonna start with networking, right? So edit that, networking, and all right. I think we can get started. All right, let's do here, edit that, and boom. Let's do it, people. We got this. We got this. Also head to my website, or you can use UPI if you have money. Yeah, you see this? You see this? This is where you pay me money. So feel free to do that. Do not be ashamed. Do not be ashamed. Yes. And let me hide that for now. And let's do it. All right. Let's close VS Code right now because it's hogging my memory. And let's open up some PDFs and learn. IP, and we got the introduction, internet, web. Yeah, this is the whole thing. And right from the top, we got a quote by Noam Chomsky, one of the very, very important people and professor from MIT, who taught philosophy and computer science. I guess computer science. Not sure. But I know that this guy was a beast. A beast. Linguistic political activism, and yeah, sure. Linguistics. Yes. Cool. Very nice. Can we zoom in a bit? No. I did not mean to do that. How do you zoom in, people? Wait. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's much better. All right, introduction to computer networks. Really? Do you really need to study this? Interconnection forming a social network. Yeah, this is the whole social media thing, right? Network size. A computer network is an interconnection among two or more computers or computing device. Such interconnection allows computer to share data, blah, 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 to share network among each other. A basic network may connect few computers placed in a room. A very good example is how you use SSH. So for example, let me show you. Let me quickly open my gaming laptop, my streaming laptop, formerly my gaming laptop right now, and I can access it using SSH. This is an application to connect to my remote device, and yeah, look at that. I hope you can see that. Probably not because it's in the bottom, but yeah, see, Nibir@absurd. That's my gaming laptop right here, and it says host nitro blah 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 blah. I'm remotely accessing it from this one, right? So I can do anything. Say I want to print some statement or do something about it. I don't know. I can do a lot of shit with it. I can probably run some Python script or anything. I don't have something in my mind right now, but I can surely put it to sleep. So I put it to sleep. Boom. And now I can safely exit this. How do you know that it's not my computer? Because if I run my fetch again, you'll see that I'm using a ThinkPad, not a Nitro, right? So yeah, that was my gaming PC, which I just used. So that's a very good example of computer networks, and I use this over my Wi-Fi, my WLAN, LAN, whatever. LAN is local area network. So yeah, apart from computers, networks include networking device includes switch, router, modem, etc. All right. For communication, data in a network is divided into smaller chunks called packets. Let me give you another example. All right. You want to see what packets are? Let's ping Google. All right. Let's ping Google. So what this happens is that if I ping Google, it's sending a request, or in other words, it's sending 4 packets. It's sending 4 packets of data to the servers of Google, and I'm receiving 4 packets for each packets, right? And that's what happens. So it's like for communication between computers, you use something called packets. It's not your chips packet or your whatever packet. It's data packet. All right. Cool. I always forget which tab. Okay. Yeah. Interconnectivity simultaneously, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Sure. Main, this thing. Local area network, MAN, and WAN. Very original names, people. Well, I just showed you an example of local area network, which I accessed that computer using this computer. I use that using the home Wi-Fi thing, right? So yeah, like this. You got multiple stuff connected within a single network. This line is a single thing. It's a single network. Yeah. Metropolitan area is an extended form of land which covers larger geographical area like a city or town. Okay. So it's like a combination of LANs. All right. You got one single stuff in the middle, in the bottom, I guess. And you got multiple LANs and you connect it to the thing. So everything connects to the connection, you know? Like for example, I got 3 pins right here. Right, I got 3 pins right here. And these are separate stuff. But if I connect them tip to tip, all right, if I connect them tip to tip, you see, I connected them tip to tip. So they're doing tip to tip together. All right. So these pins are connected, and this is a WAN. Sorry, MAN. This is a metropolitan area network. You know, these were separately LANs, but if you connect them tip to tip, they become MANs. All right. That sound cool, bro? That sound cool, bro? All right. Let's move on, because this does not matter anyway. Nobody ever has used the MAN. At least I have not. So yeah, call it a skill issue. Wide area network connects computers and other blah 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 over locations of a country. A WAN could be formed by connecting a LAN to other LANs. Bro, then what's the difference between WAN and MAN? Huh? Sometimes. Okay, there's a difference. I was wrong, people. Oops, I was wrong. It's only the case sometimes many LANs are connected together to form a LAN. But in general, there can be just a MAN. There can be just a MAN. And a single MAN has a lot of devices connected to it. All right. I don't really have an understanding of what MANs are. Let's see. Let's really understand. Let's use a different tab. Metropolitan area network. No, bro. Not Wikipedia. Not Wikipedia. Why not? Because, well, I got Cloudflare. What is a metropolitan area network? MAN is larger than but smaller than. Okay. How are MANs constructed? Okay, like WANs. Like WANs, MAN is made up of interconnected LANs. Alright. Alright, I got it. I hope you got it as well. MANs and WANs are made similarly by connecting LANs. You know? They're made similarly by connecting LANs, but WANs are much larger. All right, WANs are bigger. They're spread more. And that's why it's called a wide area network. All right. Very nice. Page down. Network devices. This is a wide area network. You got one single stuff over the internet, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sure. It's wide. Basically, it's wide. It's big. All right. Cool. Network devices. Yeah, this is the important stuff. Modem. Modem stands for modulator, demodulator. Okay. Two opposite functions together. It refers to a device used for conversion between analog signals and digital bits. Okay. I see. I understand. Okay, let me where is it? Let me open my journal and teach you guys some, I don't know, physics, I guess. So there are two different things, right? There are two different things. Number one, digital signals. Number two, analog signals. All right. What are digital signals? Were zeros and ones, softwares, blah, blah, blah. Things that, the stream, for example, this is a digital signal. It's going from my computer to the servers of YouTube, and you're seeing that using your phone from your servers and blah, blah, blah. So the signals are received using internet via digital stuff. All right. Using your cellular data, whatever. But there are also some stuff which need to be used. Analog. What are analog? Analog is like what's not digital. For example, you hear a sound, you hear this? That sound, that's analog. It's more physical, all right? It's not digital. That's very poor teaching. I should not be using these two things as the definitions of each other. But the easiest difference is between analog watch. All right, I should probably draw something better. Okay, you got your typical analog watch thing. All right, you got a thing. This is analog watch. All right, analog watch, which is different from your usual, like you got your smartwatch, right, which everyone wears nowadays. But I don't. I use a fucking analog watch because it's fucking rad. All right, it's good. It's very nice. So you got your, 5 o'clock. Yeah, those two are different things. This is like analog and it's digital. So these are two different things. And the modulator, demodulator thing, the modem converts digital to analog or from analog to digital. All right, so it goes two ways. I can probably write like this and like this. It's an equilibrium symbol. Yeah, anyway, yeah, like this. So that's why it's called modulation and demodulation. Like you got your digital signal like this and you got your analog signal like this, and it goes from here or maybe from here. And I can show you the thing like this here. You see? This is the whole thing that modem does. And that's how you receive your signal, your internet. All right? Because people used to use modem. In a sense, the routers, all right, that you have in your homes, because you have this router, right? It got these green thing, lights, and it has this, the whole antenna thing. Yeah, but it has a certain wire coming somewhere which the operator put in, the one that came to install the thing, and that's an analog signal. All right, it has an analog signal. And that's coming here, and inside this router is a modem. Or it is a modem, in a sense. Like routers are modems plus transmitters, I guess. But we'll see that. Equals modem plus transmitter question mark. We'll see that later. All right. So it has a modem here inside, and that helps us to convert to digital, and that it gets, to your mobile phones as Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So that's what happens. And let's go here. Ethernet card. I can show you Ethernet. Well, where's my OBS? I'll show you the Ethernet. This is an Ethernet wire. All right, this thing. It's a RJ45 actually. It's an RJ45, and I don't have the card right now, but You see in a laptop there are ports like this one, big one, this big one, yeah. So it's for this wire to go in, all right, and that's how you get internet. That's how you get internet in the old days, and not old days actually, because ethernets are used still, and I use internet because it's super fast. Oh yeah, ethernet is super fast because what happens is that if you try to transfer over air, like with Wi-Fi and stuff, things get slowed down because air. But if you transfer it over a wire, it's more faster because it's solid. It's a solid thing, So yeah, that's why Ethernet is much better. An Ethernet card is like the card where your in your device, in your laptop, in your desktop, where the thing gets inserted. Repeater. Yeah, repeater is like if you repeat a signal, and it's like a joiner, all right? How do I explain that? These extension cords you have for your electricity, you have extension cords, right? So it's like that, but for, data signals over cable, it's like that. A repeater is an analog signal that works as a yeah, that, right? A hub, an Ethernet hub. Okay, it takes a lot of, it's like it has a single thing and it has multiple ports, and it can output a lot of shit from that. Okay, it can output a lot of shit from that. Like say suppose this box thing is a hub, all right? There is an input, internet coming in, and it can output to 8 ports, all right, to somewhere outside. For example, this happens in schools and stuff, yeah, my school probably has a hub, but I'm not sure. Maybe Anubhav will know because he's really interested in these things, and he has hacked a couple of stuff. So yeah, we got switch. What's a switch? Oh yeah, this is, we have a switch. Yeah, we have a switch in our school. Yeah, like a hub, a network switch is used to connect multiple computers and blah blah blah. When data arrives, switch is extracted its destination address from the data packet and looks it up in table to see where to send the package. Okay, so what happens? You have a switch and you got multiple computers connected to the switch, and when internet in general comes to the switch, not from the computers but from the internet service provider, it looks the thing up, it processes the thing and sends the internet to the right computer, something like that. Thus, it sends signals to only selected computers instead of sending it all. Yes. That's the difference between a hub and a switch. A switch gives thing to all the thing, right? To all. Data arriving, any of the lines are sent out to all the others. Boom and boom, right? All the thing. But in switch, it can be selected and then transmitted, right? That's the difference, and that's cool. Router. Yeah, I just explained. Router has advanced capabilities. It can analyze data. Oh, it has more shit than I thought. Huh. Okay. These routers connect to incoming broadband line and convert them to digital data for computing devices to process. So this is the modem part I was talking. All right. This is the modem part I was talking, and then above is the actual functioning of how a router works. It can analyze the packets, that is the data coming in, and it can do weird stuff with it, manipulate it, and send it to some other thing. I can probably show you my router thing, but that would not be nice because it's sensitive information, and someone like Anubhav can hack my system. So yeah, I will not show you, but you know, you have a router. It has a system inside. You can configure the stuff. You can, you know, like make sure that, okay, this computer will not get internet. This computer will not get YouTube. You know, this computer will not be able to watch some websites, you know. So yeah, you can do that with with a router. Yeah, that's why routers are interesting. Okay, gateway. And this is the thing. Exactly, the gateway. In a router thing, you access something called the gateway. This is like, you know, the headquarters of the router, all right? Of a network, of in general a network. You got a headquarter and which you can use to get in, get out, and manage all the stuff, right? Besides, gateway serves as an entry and exit point. Yeah, and all the communication must pass through the gateway in order to use the routing path. For example, as I said, the router can say that, okay, this computer will get this will not get this, blah, blah, blah. The gateway is doing that. Not the router itself, but the router's gateway. You know, the system, the firmware, the software inside router, which is called the gateway. That's the whole thing, all right? Yeah. If a node from one network wants to communicate, yeah, that thing. I'll not get much into that. Yeah, you should look into this thing. A gateway processes from one server to the other server, and it's linked between these two things. For example, let's go back to the journal. Do we have it open? Yes, we do. Suppose this is like the cloud, the proverbial cloud, and I will make a joker here. All right, cloud, and you got your router right here. Boom. And you got your iPhone 16 Pro Max. All right. You got your iPhone 16 Pro Max right here. So what happens is that in the router or the thing, the gateway is here, right? The gateway is here. And let's think of gateway as this, you know, big, you know, muscular, you know, bodybuilder, you know, like bodybuilder. All right. Suppose imagine these are their biceps, all right, with very, very thin legs for some reason. All right. The gateway. So what happens is that the internet and like internet gets to the gateway, all right, and it sends it to the cloud. Or conversely, it can get the request from the cloud and from the gateway to your iPhone 16 Pro Max. But let's say, for example, you also have a MacBook Pro, all right? You also have a MacBook Pro. Okay, let's make this and some logo, orange logo, all right? Okay, cool. You also have a MacBook Pro. It's also sending a thing, and the cloud does not load. The cloud just sends the thing, all right? It does not know what the fuck is going on. It just sends a request, but the gateway will do the whole processing and send it back to here and stuff like that. Which also happens in the case of switches, you know, and not hubs, only switches. So gateway is like the manager of router. So router, switches, gateway, these are couple of you know, like whatchamacallit, confusing terms, but I hope I have made that clear. Gateway is like the big bodybuilder which manages all the thing. Router is the advanced device which can get line, you know, this thing from the ISP, you know, from your internet service provider. Like you got BSNL. I use BSNL, by the way. Yeah, and Geo and stuff. So it will get in, convert the analog signal to digital, you know, here, and then it will give you Wi-Fi. But inside routers and stuff, you have a gateway. And I guess inside all networks and stuff, in even your cellular connections, you have a gateway. And any network stuff must go through gateway. And switch is like this thing. You got multiple inputs and multiple outputs. something comes in, it will process like, oh, I need to push this out to this one. So that one, it selects and processes that. Okay, it's done. Cool. Network topologies. Mesh, ring, bus, star. All right, this is the thing I don't really understand. That's why I cannot really. I may not be able to explain it. I think I should read it first. All right, I'm gonna be silent for a while. All right. Okay. Well, shit. Well. Okay, shit. Just. Hello, folks. I hope you can see me, hear me. Maybe not, maybe yes. The stream's gonna get effed. Hello, I'm repeating what I just said. The stream's gonna get effed because I don't have any inverter connection right now. My inverter just ran out. I don't have any internet access anymore. I'm just using my mother's Wi-Fi hotspot. So, yeah. Can you guys hear me, see me, or do something? Oh shit, it's fuck. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Am I visible or am I not visible? Yes or no? I don't really get it. But either way, I have run out of internet. I have run out of electricity. So, yeah. Yeah, please. Please give me a suggestion. Please, Anubhav. Please. Please give me a suggestion. I can see that I'm being seen. All right. It's really pathetic. You know, it's really pathetic. Assam, Public Distribution of Electrical Energy. I don't know what's the full form of APDCL is, Fix your fucking lines, bro. It's because of you I'm not able to stream. This good thing, as I was explaining my stuff really well. Alright? I was trying to learn stuff, and you know, weird company which charges more than it should. Anyway, I'm just getting frustrated. I don't have much time either. Please, Anubhav, if you have any idea, please tell me now, because otherwise I'm gonna get fucked. Yeah, I think I'll have to, do offline shit now. I'm gonna finish networking because it's I can just read the thing here and understand and consolidate in my notes. I may be back after my thing comes online. Okay, if for some reason I get my electricity and internet back again. So yeah. It's sad, but it is what it is. I'm not going to end the stream. Or should I? Should I end the stream for no. I will not end the stream. It will just be buffering and stuff. I can connect back if I get internet access again. But yeah. Sorry guys. Sorry. But again, it's not my fault. It's APDCL. Anyway, yeah. Stay frosty, nerds. I hope you enjoyed my camera angle. We there? Are we live? Are we live? Let me check. I should be live. But if I'm not, then it's, well, my internet's fault, I suppose. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm live. Hey there. I'm back after many hours of non-internet, non-electricity hours. Yeah, that's about it. I should probably adjust my headband so that I don't look like a fool. Right? Yeah, alright. That seems... What can you do, right? So I'm back. Let me show you guys what I was up to for the past, I don't know, 3-4 hours. It was really going well, actually. But first, let me check if there are any delays in the thing. Alright. I should probably add 200 milliseconds of delay instead of 138. Alright, check. Everything cool? Everything cool? Yeah, well, it's still a bit, like, let me adjust some more, because I'm an adjusting nerd. No. It needs more delay than less delay. Alright. Shit. Alright, check. Another check. Hi there.